Just got to Maricopa Motorsports Park. This randomly popped up on my Facebook. I didn't even know it existed. I talked to the owner. Super nice guy. Fired it back up and he's like, I don't overwater in the morning. Please should show up when we open. Here's the vibes of the truck in the staging area. Does look rocky, but it's not a bad thing. It's a view of the parking lot. Kind of like a little backyard track on steroids. It's nice to have a change of pace. I know. Very rocky already. Lower my tire pressure. Little double. That's pretty big. Alright, I gotta adjust my tire pressure and everything. You're hitting most everything.
Yeah, just besides that, the big one in the back. It just susses me out because the landing's so rocky and like grooved. I don't want to land in the front end goes like this.
Yeah. I still feel like my suspension's like G'ing out really easy. Is it because there's no like big landings?
No, my suspension feels stiffer for some reason.
Yeah, it's not just me.
Yeah, bro, I like the first time I ran this cable, I landed and I was like, something wrong? Like it felt so hard. I think it's just because like you're going so faster and hit such bigger jumps at the other tracks and they're so smoother that like you don't really.
Yeah, there's so much less momentum here. Like your suspension just...
It's more this instead of this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna take a stop around the track in a couple spots to kind of give you some context and get some clips of Parker riding. You got the little hip over here by the trucks, and then there's a nice straightaway right here with an inside line that I like. Most people go the outside. There's a little hip down there. Nice little double, little hip right here. I need to follow Caleb. That's a pretty big double. Let me show you. You come down here and you can see there's two lips. One is lower and kind of goes to this flat, and then one has like a landing over there that's pretty big. Caleb made it look easy. That doesn't look terrible. Really? What gear do you hit it in? Third?
Fourth.
Really?
Oh my goodness, the outside line is fast.
that big double is. Woo! I want to go to work tomorrow. That will slow down further than I thought it would. Being patient with the outside line. There we go. Oh, you just go where you're at.
I know, it's fun.
Into the atmosphere. Once you get used to it, you can flow.
Yeah.
Getting loaded up. This is heaven on earth right here. A little slice. It's an absolute must. Most important question post-ride. Thoughts?
It's definitely rougher than like ACP or Motoland, but once you get the hang of it, it's not bad. And it's just a little rocky, so you gotta be ready for it. It's kind of like a desert track, but I'd definitely go there again if I need to switch it up from like ACP or Motoland. It would have been a lot better if it had more water. Like if he had watered it probably twice when we were there, watered it probably 3 or 4 times, it would have been like a lot grippier.
One thing I noticed is that there was no little bikes, not one.
Yeah.
It was only 125s and up.
And it just needs more berms too. Like a lot of the corners, like you go into it fast and like there's no berm to like hit you.
Yeah. Is it worth going to once? 150%. I think 50% of people that go will go back, but the people who go back have been looking for something like this. Like I'm thinking about racing Amra and doing desert racing, and that's like a perfect place to like, you know, do 30-minute motos to just get your endurance up. It's great, just as much as ACP or Motoland. But I feel like you can actually learn how to like ride through gravel and sand and learn how to like maneuver around the bike at this spot, which I feel like you can only do to a certain extent because the other tracks are so motocross. So that's a win. It's definitely a track you need to go in the mindset with of it's going to take 20, 30 laps before you feel comfortable with the different type of gravel if you're only used to motocross tracks. But once you get used to it, you learn kind of how to trust your bike and maneuver a little bit. It gets really enjoyable. I can see someone getting distracted and kind of mad if they didn't know what to do, but our neighbor Nate went with us and he just started riding 8 months ago and he had a blast. We all had fun together, and it was nice to kind of go to a track that wasn't slammed full of people also. You kind of just saw the same 12 to 15 faces all day, and everyone was like super relaxed and it wasn't very busy. The only thing I feel like that was like totally stand out was how there was no mini bikes, and there's not like flaggers or anything yet. I talked to the owner Mike, and he has one helper out there. It's just a simple operation. So if you have like a kid on like a PW50 or a kid that's a beginner 65 even, it could be a little bit stressful as a parent, but if your kid can hold his own and stay out of the way of big bikes, I don't think it'd be an issue. But there are no flaggers. People are looking out for each other, but there are a couple areas that if you did fall, someone could land on you. So just like any other track, you just with a little bit less manpower. But that's kind of what makes it good. We will be going back for sure at some point.